learn from the Taliban. Any motherfucker who can teach me something good about justice. I mean, you know. No, I'm kidding. Y'all know these are just jokes, right? No, I'm not setting off any bombs, alright? I'm not setting off any bombs. Does the dynamite count?
It does if you cause structural damage to my cafe. What?
In Starbucks?
Go for it. Go for it. Still lighting.
Okay, see, that's what caffeine does. That is how good the coffee is. See, this coffee like just turned me like IRA. I don't even know what it stands for. That's how good the coffee. I had a Nutty Irishman. Now all of a sudden I like want to defeat the Queen of England. I don't know. On that happy note, this next gentleman, a good friend of mine. I have been watching him do comedy since he first started. Please welcome to the stage my good buddy Chris German.
Thank you, Marcos. Keep it going for the other comics. Bring it down. We're in a library. Okay, how you guys doing? Yeah, me too. Oh.
Take it off, Marcos.
Yeah. Better? Yeah, there we go. I don't know if you can tell by looking at me, but I grew up with a learning disability. Do you always laugh at retards? It was so demeaning though, like especially like in elementary school, because they would treat me so differently. Like just in the middle of class, the teacher would just fucking stop and just go, "Oh, Chris, it's time for your special class." It made me feel like I was fucking Forrest Gump, like, okay. Alright, here's a map and $20. Good luck, son. I've been single for a while. Yeah, don't clap at that. The last girlfriend I had was an Army girlfriend, which was okay, I don't know. No different than any other relationship, except she broke my heart. Yeah, she cheated on me. Yeah, I know. With another set of privates. She said that they were the superior officer. Just another example of U.S. Army invading enemy territory. I love camping. I don't know, got any campers in here? Last time I went camping, I got really fucked up. I mean, you know, we've all done it before where we just have way too much drink, smoke too much pot. I couldn't even fucking move. We were in my car. The whole car was like a Bob Marley concert. Couldn't fucking move. And my friends are like poking me in the head and like, "Chris, are you okay?" And I couldn't fucking move. If I did, I was going to throw up or something like that. So I just wanted them to leave me alone. But here's the really upsetting part. When they got out of the car and went back to the campsite, they go, "Hey, I think Chris is dead." And then everybody just went back to what they were doing. And that was so fucking upsetting because like nobody cared. It's like, "Chris is dead? Oh well." But eventually, somebody did come and get me. They got me out of the car, sat me down on the camping chairs, and then again, they fucking left me. They all went to bed in their tents. They just left me out in the outside, in the outdoors. Like, in the car it's okay, but outside there's mosquitoes and animals and shit like that. Sure, hide the food and put garbage up in the trees, but you know, don't fucking help Chris. He's dead. Fuck him. I live with my dad. That's not the joke. And my mom also lives with me and my dad, but they're divorced, okay? And I'm suicidal. You know, in the animal kingdom, praying mantis, the female, will eat the head of the male. God, that's nice. Never hear praying mantis argue about fucking groceries. Leaving the toilet seat up. I also like fishing. I recently got curious enough to wonder how you can tell the difference between a male and a female fish. And here's the thing. At a certain time of the month, out of the year, you take your finger. You want to hear the rest of this? And you just stroke the belly of the fish, and if milt, that's what they call it, if milt comes out, it's a male, and you just jerked off a fish. It's really not that funny. Oh man. I like horror movies, but I'm getting like further and further away from horror movies. I used to be a big fanatic. Do we have any like true horror movie fans? Anyone back there? One person? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Jason.
Yeah, Jason. Last horror movie I watched a couple days ago, just for the nostalgia, was The Ring. Remember The Ring? Yeah. Yeah. Great movie. Watch a tape, 7 days later you die. Everybody's got like a tale of, you know, them going home and the TV turns on, the phone rings and shit like that. But the movie didn't scare me. What scared me is, it's always, this is how it works for me, is the movie doesn't scare me, I scare me. All the shit that goes on in my head. And, fucking... Remember in the Ring, the girl that dies at the beginning? And they find her in a closet looking like this? Same facial expression when you hear your parents going at it. Squeaky, squeaky. I had no idea how hard it was to do that joke. I was like, you're gonna fucking hate me if I do this. Okay. I just wanted to throw that out there. I had surgery in July. And I actually had surgery on my ass. No, I really did. I had surgery on my ass twice. Let me walk you through the experience here, okay? They took a scalpel, cut me open, parted the Red Seas, if you will, and then did whatever, and woke up a couple hours later. My ass was fucking sore. I'm like, wow, this is what it must feel like to be Christina Aguilera. Oh man. And so the doctor comes in and says, okay Chris, I've got good news, I've got bad news. Says, the good news is the surgery was a success, okay? So what's the bad news? He says, the bad news is the hamster didn't make it. Yeah. Alright, you guys have been a really great audience. I'm just going to leave with this one bit. My last name is German. And growing up, like especially in high school, like teenagers are just fucking dicks, right? And I'd always get this, like the teacher would walk in and say, okay class, today we're going to talk about the Holocaust, and hey, the Germans. And, like everybody would look at me like I did something wrong, like especially the Jewish kids. Like they'd glare at me, which is fucking bullshit, so like in the middle of class, I'd just like to mess with them and go, excuse me. I have a question. Do you smell a gas leak? I smell a gas leak. I think I'm just going to step out to the hall out here. Okay, bye guys. See you later.
Yeah, Chris's favorite book to read when he was in school was Diary of a Wimpy Kid. That's what he called it. When I read it, it was actually a Diary of Anne Frank. But I'm going straight to hell for that one. But that's all right, because you know who's coming with me this next? You coming up? You're not? Okay. Well, in that case, cool. We've got a few minutes. Did you want to do some? Okay. I have no idea what your name is. Normally, I prefer for people to sign up in advance, but hey, why not? You know, we're throwing caution to the wind tonight. You're just all throwing our dicks out tonight. So go ahead. I have no idea what your name is, but I'm sure you're a very funny guy. Please welcome to the stage this next gentleman, who's his first time in the Bookworm. Give a warm round of applause and keep like family.
I guess I'll tell you who my name is. It's Ridley.
Ridley.
That's the name I go by. And I just wanted to say, I'm a little nervous here tonight, because, hey, she was talking about what black people don't do. White folks is crazy. White folks shooting up shit and everything else. You ain't seen one black person go shoot no school, no theater, none of that. I'm going to tell you why. Go into school, go into black school if you want to. Kids carrying guns and all that stuff. White folks know that. Why do you think that don't happen at white school? Go in that movie theater, that boy went straight to a white theater. He ain't going to no black theater. Go in the black theater shooting it up and see what happens. First of all, you're going to piss the black women off because you shoot the baby daddy. That's trouble right there. You don't want to do that. Trust me, white people, you don't want to do that. And another thing that's, kind of getting to me, I be looking at, these white women, y'all starting to look like black women. But, white guys, I'm going to tell you something. What you don't want to do, get you one of these old white women that's built like a black woman. That ain't going to go well for you. You can't get on top of a white woman built like a black woman. You just going to be up there surfing. Because there ain't nothing you can do up there but just lay on top of her. Tell you that right now. When y'all built like this here, and that white woman built like a black woman, that ain't going to work for you. Tell you that right now, it ain't going to work. But when I thought about coming here, I was told that it was it was going to be college kids here, this and that, and I was sitting there thinking, like, that's a great accomplishment. To go to college, to graduate, and all that stuff. So I started thinking about my kids. What they done accomplished in life. I got one, I'm proud of her. She got skills, I'm proud of her. Because I don't think many fathers can say they daughter went to jail twice in one weekend. I mean, that's an accomplishment. I mean, and then she's in there, and she gets out, and she mad at me because I didn't write her. I'm like, how did I want to write you? You was in there for a weekend. So I mean, I didn't understand it, but I think that's skills. And then then she got more accomplishments. I mean, she got two DUIs in one night. I mean, there was accomplishments that I don't think you can go to any college and get that. I don't care how many colleges you go to. I want y'all to find me that where you get that degree at, because she want to go. And I got another daughter. They always say you go to college and you learn to drink there, and I want to know what college teach that, because I've never known her to go to college, and she got that degree. She can outdrink any college student, I tell you that right now. I mean, all that stuff I'm proud of them. Them accomplishments to me, and I'm just so proud of them. But what I'm most proud of is, let me tell you, I'm just going to tell y'all something, like white women, you date these brothers, the black guys, let me tell you something. What I done learned is, white women, what you don't want to do is get a dark-skinned man. Because I always realize that when you see on TV, you see these brothers running, and and I always realize the darker they is, the faster they can run. And so you get one of these brothers that's real dark, he do something to you, he ain't getting caught. He ain't getting caught, because the darker you is, the faster you can run, because you don't see damn light-skinned brother on that African channel running through that little jungle. You don't see none of that. You see them dark-skinned brothers running through there, and what they don't do, never get caught. So that's what you don't want to do. But I just stopped by to tell you that, just a few minutes, and I wasn't scheduled to be up here, but I did a show with him before, just one time. I only met him a couple times, that's why he didn't remember my name. But I just wanted to come up here for him a few minutes just to tell y'all that. But I go by the name Ridley, and hopefully I'll come back again and see y'all again. That's my time. Thank you.
Okay, before I bring up our final comic of the night, I do want to mention next week we've got an actual book show. So these are cats that I knew were coming in advance. And we got from Milwaukee, Dion Garrett. From Chicago, we got Stan, the Viewer's Choice Morrow. From Peoria, land of Richard Pryor, we've got Jason Davis. He's a new cat who is just, man, he's just tearing up the scene down there. And I can't wait to introduce you to him. And from the Second City, we got Claire Swanson. And Renda, you might want to be careful with her, because she's She's one of those white women built like a black woman you were talking about. I don't know, you might want to come out. I don't know. Definitely check that out. So now that I've offended all the white women and the black women in the audience, why stop there?